Forensic geologist Roger Dixon was on the stand on day 25 of Oscar Pistorius' trial in the North Gauteng High Court. Of course, Dixon is a witness for the defense. That means now that Harry Nel has called all the witnesses he wants to call and has had a chance to cross-examine Oscar Pistorius, it's the defense's turn, it's Barry Roo's turn to bring witnesses to the stand. Roger Dixon had analyzed the door and was giving evidence about the bullet holes that go through the door and where they potentially hit Reeva Steenkamp. Now, Dixon is corroborating Oscar Pistorius' testimony that Reeva Steenkamp was shot 4 times in quick succession and that the marks on the door are consistent with Oscar Pistorius' testimony. At least that's what Dixon was trying to do. Unfortunately for Dixon, and unfortunately for Roo and Pistorius, there seemed to be a discrepancy between Oscar Pistorius' testimony and the testimony given by Dixon. If you think back to the proceedings this week, you'll remember that Oscar Pistorius was quite adamant that the magazine rack in the bathroom was moved by police, and that when he found Reeva Steenkamp, the magazine rack was in a different position. It wasn't right next to the toilet. The state's evidence is that Reeva Steenkamp slumped over the magazine rack when she was shot, and unfortunately for Pistorius, Dixon's corroborated this. He said that the magazine rack was where the state believes it was. Not a good thing for Oscar Pistorius. Still, Roger Dixon's stubborn answers to Harry Nel and sort of academic dry personality has made him a bit of a celebrity on social media, where people can't help but comment on how he refuses to answer Harry Nel's questions with a straight yes or no or a simple answer. Instead, he chooses to give evidence of his own. In fact, Roger Dixon testified today that he owns neither a television nor a radio and so wasn't following the trial, but he was savvy enough to go onto social media and post this Facebook update. Third day in court today. Let's see how much of my credibility, integrity, and professional reputation is destroyed. It is difficult to get belief in those who will not listen because it is not what they want to hear. After that, beer. He is excused from the stand, and we hope Roger Dixon got his beer. That's after Harry Nel showed that he wasn't impartial in what he was saying, that he had an idea of what he wanted to say and made sure that he presented the evidence in that way. Harry Nel continued to accuse Roger Dixon of not being qualified enough to give the evidence that he was giving. It was a bit of a brutal cross-examination from Harry Nel. Now that day 25 is over, there will be a 7-day break as Judge Masipa and her assessors and both sets of counsel will go back and review the record, ready for the trial to begin again on the 5th of May. For the latest news and information on Oscar Pistorius, visit news24.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.